A very good evening, I'm Aditi Lamba and this is the Wednesday night South Asian News segment on Vision of Asia, bringing you daily highlights of major South Asian interest stories all across. This week we continue to empower more in the community, engaging conversations on culture, representation, expansion and service. This week particularly is seeing several moments of recognitions and celebrations and the involvement of the diaspora in various fields. Again, reach us on events@itv.com if you or your organization has a story to share. On that note, let's begin tonight's episode showcasing voices from the community. Let's take a look at the headlines. Vibrant India New York Fashion Week 2019 International Institute of Fashion highlights. Sikh American Veterans Alliance and Sikhs of New York organized first New Jersey Devil Sikh Heritage at the Prudential Center in New Jersey. Varli Singh debuts in Phir Zinda music video. Highlights from New York. A lot more on South Asians and their expressions and culture right after a short break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. Welcome again, I'm Aditi Lamba and you are watching Vision of Asia South Asian News segment. Beginning the show tonight, let's take a look at the very popular, recently held New York Fashion Week featuring Vibrant India. For the third consecutive season, India-based International Institute of Fashion Design and the London School of Trends took Indian fashion abroad and celebrated emerging Indian student designers at Vibrant India. The show amalgamated rich Indian textiles and techniques with internationally accepted cuts and designs, bringing forth a bigger market for these international students to combine their culture with their fashion. Seated in support were several Indian American fashion designers, dignitaries, and the New York Indian Consulate Deputy Consul General of India, Shatrughan Sinha, and much more, showcasing support for the young designers. Let's take a look.
Thank you so much. This is Aditi Shrivastava. I'm the Global President of INIFD. And I'm really excited that our show here at New York Fashion Week was so well received by the audience. It was a great presentation, and Vibrant India was actually here at New York with 80 design showcases from different parts of India, which were curated by the students of INIFD and LST together. And it's an honor for the students that we are getting two different platforms. One is the New York Fashion Week, Lakme Fashion Week, and now London Fashion Week, which we are showcasing on 16th of September.
This truly reflects designs from all parts of India, north, east, south, west. I'm really impressed by the kind of creativity which these are the students, right? Designer students have shown. This means that the future of Indian fashion is in right hands. It's bright and it will shine brighter. Today we are here in New York at the New York Fashion Week, celebrating designs by Indian students of INIFD and London School of Trends. We have had a magnificent show, a display of Indian colors, designs inspired by India. These are all student designers. They have shown tremendous maturity in their designs. We had a huge turnout and everyone appreciated the designs. I am confident that these designers will attain great success in future, and the future of Indian fashion is also in right hands. Thank you.
Hello ITV viewers, welcome you all on the Fashion Week, and this is Alok Kumar, President Federation of Indian Association. I have with me the Aditi Shrivastava, one who handled India's color, beauty and the creation to the world, not only in the New York City, London, everywhere where we see the creation of the art. It's Aditi Shrivastava, Sunny. And we want to congratulate behalf of Federation of Indian Association that she is one who is bringing India culture all across the world. We have to showcase the world as a new generation and this is like amazing show. I was very first time get a chance to see Indian diaspora showing such a great culture in New York City. We have seen so many fashion week, but not ever the Indian fashion week. On the fashion week, so the New York Fashion Week, 7th Avenue News, and this is amazing.
Thanks to the Federation of India and Consulate General for being part of our show at New York Fashion Week. We are extremely pleased to showcase our students' creativity at the fashion capital of the world, New York, London. This is where fashion starts, and bringing the contemporary design, Indian arts and artisans has been a great pleasure and making India proud. Thank you.
And I am so happy because it's my first New York Fashion Week.
And today we are here for the NIFT show, and it was really very beautiful, and way the fabrics were awesome, and the designers, the students from India did wonderful.
And it's a very awesome job done by the Aditi and team. We really liked it. It really shows the Indian culture and so many different variety you got to see. This is really good. Thank you very much.
Varli Singh, the vision and force behind Varli magazine and the founder of first of its kind Indian Food Festival here in New York and New Jersey, is one of the strongest faces for Indian culinary presence and reach here. With her works and contributions in the South Asian community, recently the popular personality launched herself in an entertainment industry here, debuting her first music video, Phir Zinda, an emotional betrayal. Directed by Taylor Randall and presented by Ricky's, the music video will be releasing this February 14th, tomorrow. Prior to the release, a private screening was held premiering the music video and Varli. We have tonight some highlights from this event.
This is the story of how I lost my voice and why I'm taking it back. My music video is about emotional betrayal. It is about how my childhood friend put me down and how I lifted myself through my journey. It is a message for everybody, for all age group, that there is nobody who can put you down or abuse. There is nobody who will tell you what your worth is. It is you who decide. I really hope and wish I can touch everyone's heart and lift everyone's spirit. She was charming enough to gain my friendship and my trust, and she was vicious enough to cut me down when I was most vulnerable. To her, I was always somehow too much and not enough.
I'm really happy for the premiere of Varli Singh's this music album. It has really made me to think beyond barriers and how can we stretch ourselves and take it to the next level. Varli have done a fantabulous job and being an inspirational for other people to come in, and as a woman of this age, as a women's empowerment and what can be done beyond imaginations. How was the transformation that you made them realize this betrayal story to them, and how long did it take for you?
I just spoke with my production team for 15 minutes and shared my ideas and my feelings to them. And then I was constantly in touch with them, communicating with them. I had given them translation of my each and every word of the lyrics. And then I divided all the segments and told them this emotion belongs to this. And I'm just amazed that how an American company has produced an Indian song.
She has been very particular about picking each word and defining the whole story, the lyricist that she found, the director that she found, and she has done a great job in putting it all together. And I think emotions in her video they really brought tears in my eyes, and I really hope that her story is able to reach out to many people.
She fought through her life and she didn't give up, and she have transformed herself into a stronger woman, powerful woman, to give the message to the world that you're not weak and you can make it. And she's uplifting every age group.
The acting that you have seen has come from heart. So my biggest challenge was not acting. My biggest challenge was finding the right team, finding the right lyricist, right music composer, singer, and the production director and DOP who can bring my vision to the public, because my role was to come and act in it and show my emotions and show the pain that I've suffered.
I've been with my mom since the beginning, and I've seen her go through this pain with her friend, and when my mom meets someone and loves someone, she loves them forever.
One day I decided no more. I will not let anyone diminish me and dismantle my spirit. So first thing I decided was to build the strongest body I ever had. Not for her, but for me. To take control of my body, my mind, my story. To take my voice back. So here I am, taking my voice back.
When she made this music video, I was really proud of her, and I never knew that she could have done something like this, and especially about that friend. So I'm very proud of my mom, and I love her so much.
We kept on talking, and she talked about something like this, but I could not imagine what she was up to and what she was actually doing. And I'm so proud of her that she did this, and this is going to encourage lots of young generation who are, sometimes emotionally blackmailed or betrayed by somebody else. Thank you.
I love the cinematography, I love the production design. It really spoke her transformation. I love the lighting. It was very well done. Very well done.
What is your name? Spell your name.
Hari Kapoor, Kapoor.
Thank you, Hari.
Music is a platform that has saved me. Music is what I used to listen almost 20 hours a day. And this is what I decided, that if music is what was healing me, I would use the same platform, which is music video, to share my life, share my journey, and share the message to the world.
Stay with us on Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching into Vision of Asia, bringing you prime South Asia highlights from all across. We now have more highlights coming in from the recently held Sikh Heritage 2019 at the New Jersey Devils at the very popular Prudential Center. Brought together by Sikhs of New York and the Sikh American Veterans Alliance, the event surely produced an avenue to spotlight core Sikh values of equality, selfless service, and social justice, along with a beautiful display of Punjabi culture and performance arts. The event featured major Sikh American leaders, politicians, and members of the US military, along with the greater diaspora, and also with thousands of New Jersey Devils sports fans. Another major highlight of the event saw 800 Turbans tied to reflect upon Sikh identity, articles of clothing and culture. Let's take a look at what all had to say to ITV Gold. Right now for you to be here at this beautiful event and, you know, being the first Sikh American woman in the Navy as you're being talked about, how does that feel?
It's most definitely an honor. When I joined, I knew I was one of the first. So as of now, we don't know of others. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's been women beforehand. I think the only issue that we've ran into is up until now, we always had to mark other as our religious preference. So it's very difficult to keep track of the Sikh service members. But it's an absolute honor. I did it to serve my country, and it turned out to be so much more, being able to serve the community as well. It's been a difficult ride. I'll be the first to admit that. It's not the easiest career path, but it is absolutely rewarding. So very, very proud of this uniform.
Talk to us a little bit about the experience you've had in the U.S. Navy, and is this something that you recommend for more South Asian American women to be a part of?
I recommend for these women, just follow your dreams, okay? When I first, and as cliche as that sounds, my parents were terrified when I decided to go down this career path. And it wasn't necessarily to limit my potential or tell me I couldn't do it. It was that fear of the unknown. You know, this is a male-dominated community, and to send their first child, who's also a daughter, of course my parents were terrified. But what I want you to remember, especially the Sikh women out there, when our Guru Sahibs gave us this religion and they taught us who we were as a Sikh, we are equal to men. So for you to think you can't do something because you're a woman, please do not let that doubt fall into your mind. Do not let. We have women like my Pagkar, we have my Paga, who was my idol growing up, and I remember reading her stories. You are just as strong as any man there is. So you follow whatever dream you have, and you don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it because you're a woman.
It's awesome. Yeah.
You got so many people. You know, when you're sitting here amongst everyone else, how important do you think it is for us as a community to come together and participate in different cultures?
I think diversity and inclusion is what makes us great in America.
What would you like to tell to other Americans about how you're feeling right now?
Once again, I feel you have to open yourself up to everybody else in different cultures. And the world is a big place.
Yeah? Well, can you tell hi to everyone and to wish everyone a happy Sikh heritage?
Happy Sikh heritage. Happy Sikh heritage.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Explain to me the importance of the turban according to you.
So according to me, when I wear this is my outright commitment to equality and justice for all. We stand with each other. There's no distinction between anybody. So that's what my importance is. And I wear it. This is my commitment all to it.
How has it been tying the pugs on everyone here right now?
Sorry, I didn't get the...
How has it been tying the turbans and pugs on everybody here?
It's amazing. It's always fun. You get to talk to people. They have their questions. They are curious. You get to talk to them, interact to them, educate them. That's the best part.
How does it feel in launching Turban Day here? Big deal. A lot of the Sikh community has come out. How are you feeling?
I think it feels awesome. First of all, I'd like to thank Parak Media and ITV for always being there. Thank you, Aditi, as well, for always supporting and whatnot. But yeah, it feels awesome to actually be tying turbans to everyday Americans. So in Times Square, we usually have tourists and Americans and Europeans and the whole world there at our stands at our feet to help them tie turbans. So over here, it feels amazing to be able to tie and educate everyday Americans that we see on the streets. So today, we're also launching the Turban Day campaign, which starts right now. We're announcing the date, which is on April 13th in Times Square. So we'll see everyone there, hopefully, on Vaisakhi. Yes, we'll be celebrating Vaisakhi this year in Times Square. And today we're tying 550 turbans to also commemorate Guru Nanak Dev Ji's 550th birthday. So once again, thank you for everyone for supporting, and I hope we see you there. Thank you.
Explain to me the essence of turban for you, and according to you, what is a true Sikh?
That's a very tough question. The turban means to me what it means to everyone. For me, the turban means that I am there to protect others. For me, it means that if someone sees me from a distance, they can reach out to me and say that, hey, this is happening over there, can you come and support us? Which kind of is losing out now because not too many people are supporting that. But when Guru Sahib had started the turban and crowned us, the idea was for us to be seen from a distance so that someone can come and ask a Sikh to help. So that's what it means to me. What a true Sikh means to me is someone that follows the principles of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Kirat Karo and Vanchako, and that's what a true Sikh means to me.
What do you have to say about the audience wanting to help out for Turban Day? How can we all be a part of this movement? It is happening on Vaisakhi. Right now we have had Mayor Ravi Bhala and we've had Lieutenant Colonel Kalsi. Wish everyone a Vaisakhi in advance, but we'll be celebrating it with you all. What can we do all as a community to help make Turban Day 2019 even bigger?
Absolutely. So first of all, come out. I think that's the major thing that everyone can do to support. So come out to Turban Day on April 13th in Times Square in numbers, because the power is in numbers. So if you come out and show our strength as a community, that would be awesome. And also if you would like to donate, you can donate at www.sikhsofny.org. Again, that's www.sikhsofny.org. We'll see you there.
Tonight's happenings of South Asian news. Send us your suggestions to get your voices and organizations on our show. Write to us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook @itvgold. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This is Vision of Asia and I'm Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.